Prehistoric, classical, medieval, modern. Well, what does it mean? Well, history is divided into many sections, so to find out more, we need to go back. Back to the start. No, not that far back. We need to start at 42,000 years ago, and humans have just arrived in Britain, but they don't last long. Well, about 20,000 years. But anyway, the last glacial maximum, or just the last ice age, stopped them. Anyway, that ended 15,000 years ago, so people are coming back to inhabit Britain. Before things warmed up, you have to remember that Britain was connected with Ireland and the continent, so it was obviously a lot easier to cross a large river than a whole sea. By 9600 BC, it's warmer again, and loads of people want to come over to Britain, so by 4000 BC, Britain was as populated as ever. We have covered a lot of what is commonly called the Stone Age, but there is still a bit left. Some people stop being hunter-gatherers and basically wandering around killing or collecting whatever they find and not staying in one place, and start to farm the land, and build houses, and most importantly, stay in one place. These houses gradually start to turn into very basic settlements over time. The year is 2200 BC, which means it's the Bronze Age. As civilization grows, technology grows with it. People are properly starting to do pottery and use it around the house, and stone circles are popping up around the place. But the best is still to come, as 2150 BC has arrived, and with it people have had the clever idea of putting copper and a bit of tin in a blend, and created, you guessed it, bronze. With it people can build weapons and tools superior to any built before them. People can fight, farm, and work better than ever before. Even with the discovery of bronze, people still need to make it, so they need to mine it. Tin mines around Cornwall in the southwest of England are used and worked to the ground, and copper mines in the north of Wales are used. So all the power is in the hands of the southwest of England, and they become king of trading for the whole of Britain. All the money goes through there, so as I said before, they have all the power. Also in the Bronze Age, people start burying their dead with pots and jars with things in them, and daggers and graves. Also, cremating or burning the dead becomes popular. So now it's 750 BC, and we've had stone, we've had bronze, now we have iron, and with it comes new tools to make everyone's life easier, like better farming equipment so more food can be grown, better wood cutting equipment so to clear areas for growing towns and villages. People care what people think of them more, and wear things to show off such as gold and other expensive stuff. Also around this time, people debate whether these people are Celts or not. There's lots of controversy off of that. The way things work is there are clans with lots of people in it. Some are higher up than others, but at the top you have the chieftain, who is boss. Don't mess with him. But then close by there is another clan, with lots of people, some higher than others, with a chieftain on top. If they break an alliance or just don't get on, there will be a war. These wars can be long and very difficult to win, but most importantly, lots of innocents will die as well. So to try and prevent this all from happening, people started building forts on hills for extra defence. This isn't the first time this has happened, but it becomes much more popular around this time. Near the end of this era, the Romans were invading the French, Belgian and other countries in that area. So Britain was getting lots of refugees from these countries over the Channel because they were fleeing the Romans. Little did they know the Romans would be right on their tail. But that is for next time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you like this, or just simply drop a like. See ya.